The Pars first on the attack at East End Park. Alan Moore with the cross and Andy Smith's header just wide. Ray Montgomery not too happy with his Kilmarnock defence. Up at the other end now, Killie on the attack. Good header here from Kevin McGowne. Westwater does well to keep that one out. Kilmarnock still pressing for an opening goal, and Paul Wright was clean through. Good shot, but he's just a little bit wide with that effort. Wright annoyed with himself there. End-to-end stuff. Dunfermline on the attack this time. The header forward by French, and David Bingham not too far away. Good save by goalkeeper Meldrum. Killie on the attack again now, and it's the Frenchman Vareille. Good effort, but it's wide. Both teams going for this opening goal. We're into the second half now, and here come Dunfermline. The cross comes over. Alan Moore meets it. Good downward header, and it bounces over the crossbar. Good effort. Dunfermline had claims for a penalty now. It looks like a high kick from Kevin McGowne. Alan Moore suffering there. Look at it again in slow motion. McGowne definitely gets the ball. Moore in the unfortunate position of having been kicked. And it's a yellow card for McGowne. Dangerous play. Here comes Dunfermline's goal now. Andy Smith, a superb turn in the box, and what a finish from the former Airdrie striker. 1-0 the Pars, and his teammates were pretty happy with that effort. Dunfermline looking for a second. Moore had a great chance, but that's a good save by Meldrum, the former Scotland under-21 goalkeeper. Change of camera now, and here comes the penalty incident which led to the Kilmarnock equaliser. The referee in no doubt that that merited a spot kick. You can decide for yourself. And the ball was handed to Paul Wright, Killie's top scorer. No mistake, and that's 1-1. A share of the points, probably a fair result at East End Park. Wright finding his scoring touch, and Killie takes something from a game they put plenty into. 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 it finished up at East End Park. Alan, on the basis of what you saw there, fair result?
Well, no, because I think Dunfermline have had 3 or 4 chances, and I would imagine that Bert Payton will be pretty disappointed this morning. The penalty that Kilmarnock got looked a bit soft, but then Bobby will be quite happy with that. They had a tough time over in East midweek. They've been pretty well turned over, and he'll be quite happy going up there with a point. Teams will go to Dunfermline and come away with nothing, and getting a sneaky point there, actually, that's a good result for Kilmarnock, I'd say.
Let's have another look at that Dunfermline goal, Craig. He really does take it well, Andy Smith. Great turn in the box from him. Yeah,
I mean, Andy's playing with a lot of confidence just now. Any goal scorer like he's done, a wee run of goals just now, and a lovely turn and a great finish. The goalkeeper probably on that side, and people will say maybe should have got it, but it's had a lot of power and right in the corner, as you can see there.
And he's a man more noted for scoring with his head, Alan.
Well, he is, and actually had a chance right at the very beginning of the thing, and I thought, the first thing I thought, Jim, was, you don't normally see him miss when he's got a chance like that. Great turn. I wouldn't blame Colin Meldrum there too much, because it's hit with a great deal of ferociousness there, and really, Melly's got up to it, but really the speed of the balls went past him.
You're the man that said it was a soft penalty, so let's have a look at it and see if we can make up our minds.
Yeah, I honestly think it was. It's played into the box, and you're looking for your striker to get in between there, and you maybe don't see it just really well there. Possibly we're wrong, and maybe the defender has bunned him over with Craigie.
Well, I think looking at that, I don't know why the defender's trying to win the ball there. It's impossible for him. It's into the striker's stomach. If he stands on his feet and stands back, he's still facing away from goal. I see here's Paul Wright sticking it away.
Yeah, that's the only positive thing. At that time of the game, you get Wrighty, who scores their goals, who is good at taking penalties, and seals a point for them.
What about Kilmarnock in this Cup Winners' Cup tie? Because 3-1 down, I know they've got an away goal, but is that enough?
Well, it certainly helps them, doesn't it, 3-1, but I don't know. OK, they've had a look at the opposition now, and you've got to hope there's been game. When my father played with Kilmarnock, I don't know if I mentioned that, it's a long time ago, but I think they were beaten by Frankfurt 3-0, and then they go and win the game 5-1 or something, I think it was. So those days hopefully can come back, and let's hope it's in a week's time or so.
You still think they've got a chance, Craig?
They've definitely got a chance, but I mean, people might say, well, they've got to go and score 3 or 4 goals, but I think it's more important that they don't lose any early on, and that just kills the whole thing off altogether. The secret is to sneak one before half time and then have 45 minutes to maybe try and sneak another couple, and that's them through.